I just finished grocery shopping in Merida, Mexico, which is where I currently am right now. I am a digital nomad who lives abroad. So since I am a digital nomad, that means I move around from place to place. I do not just stay in one place. I am currently in Merida, Mexico, but I've actually been in 10 different countries since February 2024. So I'm actually going to walk you through all the things that I got from the grocery store, and then I'm going to show you the receipt converted to USD and all of that. So welcome, whether you are watching live or whether you are watching the replay, welcome. Good morning. I'm like, okay, it's 9:49 here, so East Coast is like almost 12. So good morning still counts, because I be feeling like, because we're 2 hours behind East Coast time, I be over here like, wait a minute, is it still morning for y'all? Thank y'all so much for the hearts. I appreciate that. Definitely love coming in hot with the love on this beautiful Friday morning, so I really appreciate y'all. Welcome. Please continue to double tap. Please like and share the live. If you are brand new here, if you have never been in any of my live videos before this one, drop a number 1 for me in the comments. If you have been here, welcome back. Drop a number 2 for me in the comments. And yeah, let's start chatting about living abroad, grocery shopping, cost of living. I get a lot of questions about cost of living. I am currently in Merida, Mexico, but hey Chris, I'm currently in Merida, Mexico, but me and my husband, we move around. Like, we don't be in just one spot. And I'll give you a little bit more about my backstory in a second. But yeah, we're currently in Merida. A lot of people ask me questions about cost of living. Since I am a digital nomad and I be in and out, like, it's not like I can't answer you, but like sometimes I feel like I don't have the best answer. So I was like, you know what? Let me just really show them like an example of like, hey, if you were at the store and you went grocery shopping, like here's how much it could cost. And I'll also talk about just like the store that I went to and everything, because obviously, just like in the United States, not every grocery store is going to be the same, right? Please continue to double tap. Please like and share the live while y'all are hanging out with me. Whether you're just popping in for a second or whether you're going to be kicking it for the whole live, please continue to double tap, because it don't cost y'all nothing and it means the world for us creators. So yeah, please continue to like and share the live. I appreciate y'all. And if y'all have any questions about moving abroad, living abroad, you can feel free to drop them in the comments, and I'll try to answer as many questions as I can. Thank you for the gifts, Chris. Yeah, so, oh God. But yeah, we about to get into it. So just in case anybody here is new, I mean, I'm sure somebody here is new, but for the new people who do not know me, my name is Bianca, and me and my husband left the United States last year to live abroad as digital nomads. So again, since we are, hello River, welcome. Since we are digital nomads, thank y'all for double tapping. Since we are digital nomads, that means we move around. We don't just stay in one spot. So yeah, we left the US last year. February 4th, 2024, we got on a one-way flight to Brazil last year. And yeah, it's been a wild journey ever since then. Like, it honestly has. It's been incredible. It's been exciting. It's been frustrating. It's been devastating. It's been beautiful. It's been pretty much every emotion you can think of is all the emotions we have gone through since we left the United States last year to live abroad. Okay. Like, it's been, yeah. It's been a journey, y'all. It's been a journey, okay? But anyway, we blessed to be here. And, I go live so that I can show y'all, hey, I'm a normal human being. I'm not just like, oh, this person who's online with, X amount of followers who lives this, like, super sexy life. Like, I'm a real human being. My life is not perfect just because I live abroad. But we have no regrets of leaving the United States. We are so happy living abroad. So much happier than we were in the U.S. And at this point, it really is hard to imagine going back to being in the U.S. full time after the life we've been living. But we're just taking it 1 month at a time, Thank y'all so much for the hearts. So, again, I'm currently in Merida, Mexico. Where'd the receipt go? Oh, there it is. And I got my iPad over here to show y'all the conversion rate as well. But who we got in here? Drop a number 1 if you're new. Drop a number 2 if you are back. If you've been rocking with me, drop a number 2. If you want to get the hell out of the United States and live abroad, drop a number 3. Welcome, Bruno. Welcome, Goddess. If you are none of those things, then I'm not really sure what you're doing in here, but that's okay. Welcome. Welcome to you as well. All them 3s, I'm here for it. 2 and 3, welcome back. Let's get it. Thank you so much for the gift. I appreciate you. Thank y'all for the hearts. Thank y'all for the gifts. All of it. If y'all know somebody who want to move abroad, make sure you share the live with them. Don't be stingy, okay? Do not be stingy, okay? You're not the only one that's trying to get the F up out of the United States. So you got somebody you're trying to convince to move abroad. So that I look like deranged. That wasn't even like a wink. I don't know why I tried to do that. I am a terrible winker. I've always been a terrible winker. Winker is a weird word. Okay, let me bring it back. All right. So let's go through the stuff. Oh my God, there's so much stuff on this table. Like, I kind of want to just like, I want to show y'all everything, but there's so much shit on this table. I'm like, I don't even think y'all deserve to see like how messy this table is right now. Okay, let me change my currency to Mexico. Mexican peso. It's funny because like I've been so many places at this point. Like when I tell you I be finding like hella money. Like I just be finding like hella like Colombian money, Indonesian money. I be like, what the hell is going on? Thank y'all so much for the hearts. Please continue to double tap. I'm a proud Singaporean just residing in USA where my son finished college. Let's get it. I've never been to Singapore, but I think it looks really, really beautiful. And I hear it's like a super nice place. It's definitely on my list of places to visit. But for those of you who want to move abroad, where y'all trying to go? What country is on your living list? And whether you are for sure, whether you're still thinking about it, let me know in the comments where you're considering moving abroad. Aurelia, I am currently in, good morning, I'm currently in Merida, Mexico, but I don't live in just one spot. I'm a digital nomad, so I move around from place to place. And right now I'm in Merida. But since last year, the other 194, since last year, February 2024, we've been to Brazil, Vietnam, Thailand, Japan, China, Indonesia, Panama, Colombia, not just said that, Jesus, Mexico. I feel like I'm missing a country. Planning to retire to Thailand. Love Thailand. How do you work abroad? So Bruno, actually work for myself, so I can work from anywhere. Having location independent income is one thing I talk about on my page as well. So I have a lot of different income streams, but I primarily do digital marketing and affiliate marketing. And those are my top two. Chris, don't be gassing me up. You be telling everybody that. But no, my top two income streams are, hello MJ, are digital marketing and affiliate marketing. You can find resources on my page about that. I also have a resource called the Cash Flow Come Up Checklist for anybody who wants to make more money in 2025. Use how to live and check to check. You want to stop depending on a job for all your money. You want to learn about some different side hustles or like easy ways that you can make some more money in your life. Get my Cash Flow Come Up Checklist. So yeah, I don't technically work abroad. I'm thinking about visiting Vietnam for a month. What was your opinion of it? I love Vietnam. Some of the best food I've had in my entire life. The people are incredibly, incredibly kind. And yeah, I would go back 100%. I wouldn't live there, me personally, but I would visit Vietnam every single year. I mean, it's really a beautiful country. Hi, can I ask about the crime and safety there? You can. What's your question about it? I mean, I haven't had any issues. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm really not the travel creator to ask about safety because I travel to the places that people consider to be dangerous. So like I always tell people, whenever it comes to safety, that's always something that you have to go within about. If you don't feel comfortable going to a place, then don't. Merida is actually, the city I'm in right now is the safest city in Mexico, but it doesn't mean they don't have crime. So, what I always tell people is, ask yourself how safe you feel in the US. And, do your research. I mean, and obviously there are countries out there that are considered safer, right? Countries, cities, however you want to categorize it. So like do your research, but like I'll never be able to make anybody else feel safe. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, like that's something that you kind of have to work through. Do you miss the States? No. I do miss my family and friends though. So, I mean, it's not like I don't miss anything about the United States. Like, for example, I was getting so pissed off in the grocery store this morning, y'all, because when you're in the US, let me know in the comments, what's your favorite grocery store in the US? Just drop whatever store is your favorite store to shop at. Thank y'all so much for the hearts. Because like, for example, one thing about living abroad is like you miss the simple things like going into a grocery store that you know and love, right? Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, like you miss going into a grocery store, ShopRite, you know where everything is. You're like bam, bam, bam. Y'all, I spent so fucking long in the store this morning trying to find ingredients from this stupid, simple recipe that I want to cook. Like, I miss a Wendy's. Listen, I miss biscuits. And I know that's so Southern and so country of me, but I'm telling you, I was on the phone with my friend yesterday and she was ordering a fried chicken biscuit and I was like, Oh my God. So I mean, are there certain things I miss about the States? Of course. Like at the end of the day, not USB. What the fuck USB? At the end of the day, the US is my home, right? Like that's where I was born, that's where I was raised. Even when I go back there are things I'm excited about, like a cold cut sandwich, right? Like it's hard to find a good cold cut sandwich outside of the United States, even if you go to Subway. So yeah, of course there are things that I miss about the States, but do I miss living in the United States full time? No, I don't. Not mail me a biscuit. And y'all, I didn't even know what HEB was until y'all told me. And then we were in Monterrey, Mexico a couple of weeks ago, or Good American Breakfast. Yes and no. Pancakes, yes, because like abroad, people pancakes, it's literally like cake. But like waffle French toast, nah, I don't even need to go back to the US for that. But it is also depends on what you want for breakfast. If you don't mind sharing, if I don't mind sharing, what did I miss something? I don't miss California at all. Yeah, I don't know if I didn't miss your question. Yeah, and I can make pancakes here. I actually looked at pancakes in the store because I was like, I do kind of miss pancakes, but I was like, oh, then I gotta buy syrup, and I was like, it's just too much. I just didn't feel like it, to be honest. But I did tell my husband, I was like, damn, I do want some French toast. But there's like a lot of really cute like brunch places around here. I'm in Mexico. I have OCD. I have some struggles with anxiety with crime. Something I say is to be smart and then live. Yeah, and I mean, y'all, at the end of the day, like, there are countries, there are cities that are considered safer than others. Like, if you are someone who, maybe you don't want to have to be vigilant. Maybe you don't have to worry about going to certain areas and, not having your phone out. Like, right? Like, maybe if that's what you want, then there's nothing wrong with that. Then just pick a place that applies. Go somewhere like Iceland. Go somewhere like Japan. Like, don't go to Colombia. Don't go to Medellin, Colombia. Don't go to, I don't know. I don't like generalizing countries, but it is what it is. Do what y'all will with that information. All right. Thank y'all so much for double tapping. I appreciate y'all. All right. So here is my receipt. I think I'm gonna pick from the receipt instead of just picking from the item because I want to make sure I cover everything. Let me just quickly show y'all. I'm gonna just take this off of here and make my life easier. All right. Let me just quickly show y'all the haul. How do you turn this thing around? I'm old. Where's the camera button? All right, here we go. So let me move this down a little bit. So here are all the groceries that I got. Got a variety of things. Ignore this table. There's so much stuff on this table because it's like the only table in our Airbnb. And like our dryer doesn't dry all the way. So we end up doing shit like hanging towels on the back of the chairs. And then I try not to wake my husband up in the morning. So I be having like clothes sitting out here. So yeah, don't judge me, judge your mama. I actually cannot figure out how to move my banner again. So I think I'm gonna have to take that down or try it again. Let's see. Thank y'all for being patient with me. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right, let's turn the camera back around, put you back in the tripod. All right, there we go. So you don't have a problem there with the cartels and the stuff some heard? No, I don't. I have a problem with being afraid to go into a movie theater and not make it home because somebody in the US was having a bad day. What they Chobani in Italy, not here in the Netherlands. What? Oh, the yogurt? I'm in Mexico, not Italy. But, yeah. But yeah, I'm in Merida, Mexico. Okay, so I'm just gonna start with the receipt, and I'm gonna just kind of like work my way through it. So, and I'm gonna also talk about some of the price differences because I feel like no, it's okay, Nicole, but it kind of just threw me off. I mean, you know what? The flag does have the same colors, y'all. Listen, the flags. Some flags are so similar, like Netherlands, Thailand, and France. It's like they all are like the same colors of like red, white, and blue, but the stripes are like slightly different. So like I am not judging you at all. It just threw me off because I was like, Italy. I was like, what? And I'm gonna also just like, be very honest about like some of the things that I feel like this was a great deal, this was kind of expensive, etc. So let's get into it. Okay, first things first. Cereal. Oh, Okay, so I've talked about this before. I did a live where I actually took y'all to the grocery store with me. This was like last month sometime. So one thing that I will tell you as far as like a budget travel tip, if you are like grocery shopping abroad, I know, and this isn't for all products, but it is for some products. I know that it is so tempting, so tempting to see a brand that you love and then you run towards it because you're like, yes, I know that brand and I want it. But here's what I'm gonna tell you, baby. How do you deal with the heat in Merida? I'm from North Carolina. I've been dealing with heat my whole life. It don't bother me. I know how to stay my black ass inside. That's how I deal with it. But yeah, so whenever it comes to shopping abroad, if you buy American products from the United States, there's a very good chance you're gonna pay a lot more money. So typically what I'll do is like, I will try to see if they have a local brand. So the first thing on this list is cereal. All right, so I'm gonna be real raw with y'all right now. I have a cereal addiction. Don't judge me, judge your mama. However, I know how to manage it. So this is how I manage it, right? First of all, I have Aurelia is like same. So this is how I manage my cereal addiction, okay? There are certain cereals where I know if I bring them in the house, they will probably not last 24 hours. So what I do is I only get those types of cereals like once or twice a month. Cereals like these. We'll get to these, okay? Oh, and I have a funny story about these too. Well, it's not that funny. Anyway, so I don't buy them that often. And when I do buy them, I get them in very small quantities. Like look at this and this isn't even a huge box of cereal. Like this is like a very, very small bag. So anyways, this is the first thing on the list. So I just got done telling y'all how if you buy things from America, like from the US, a lot of times they're going to be more expensive. So this cereal is already expensive in the US. And the reason I like this cereal is because it's not addicting. Like I eat one bowl of this and I'm good. It's not like when I eat Fruit Loops or Corn Pops or Frosted Flakes or Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I can eat one bowl of this and be done. So I prioritize keeping this cereal in the house. Now, again, this cereal, oh shit. I completely forgot that TikTok doesn't like whenever I show brands. That's so annoying. I'm gonna have to do like a flash for y'all. I'm not gonna be able to just hold it up. Okay. That's so tedious. Anyway, okay, so for add bananas. I add bananas to this cereal, funny enough. But yeah, so this cereal was 183 Mexican pesos. So damn. It was that much? Shit. This cereal is expensive, okay? And like I said, even in the US, this cereal is pricier because it's considered one of the healthier cereals. And, you know, obviously we have to pay more money to eat healthy because, you know, why wouldn't we? I'm about to lock myself out of my iPad. All right, so here is thank you for the hearts. Here's the currency app, 185 pesos. This cereal is $9. I got to reevaluate my life. I had to go find me a gluten-free cereal made by a Mexican brand. I think I thought it was $7. And I'm like, Bianca, what the hell? Okay, so anyway, yeah, $9 for this cereal. This cereal that is made in the United States. Now, let me move on to the next thing on the receipt. Oh, literally this. Zucaritas, which is, TikTok don't like this. Zucaritas, which is basically frosted flakes, right? So this little bag of cereal cost me 25 pesos. So 25 pesos is $1.27. Thank you, Aurelia. $1.27. That's how much this like bag of cereal cost me. Now keep in mind, in the US, even like the store I shopped at a lot, Harris Teeter, the little cups of cereal are like $2. So like literally I get like twice as much for like half the price. So that's that cereal. Next up, oh wow. Y'all, you know what I just realized? They categorize the receipts. Do y'all see how it's like bold? Yo, that's so dope. I'm sorry, I don't know why I yelled. Wow, that's incredible to me. Okay, anyway, right, I've never seen that. Thank you for being as shocked as I am, because I literally never noticed that. Because I was like, I know the first thing they rung up was not cereal. That's so cool. Okay, so next up was Miel. Is that is honey. Where you at, honey? Is this the right one? Yeah, this is it. Okay, so next up is honey. I see I gotta pop it in and out because TikTok don't like me. Okay, honey, this was 57 pesos. So 57 pesos is $2.89. $2.89 is what I paid for this much honey. So I feel like that's kind of similar to the US. Like, I feel like you can go and get, what's that like really cheap honey? The one where it's like shaped like a bear. And I think it's like $3. I could be wrong. Have a good day, Aurelia. Would love to learn more about digital marketing. Yeah, I have more videos on my page if you look under money for travel. And then you can also check out the cash flow come up checklist in my bio if you want more of a deeper dive. Okay, so that's the honey. Next up is leche. Wait, is that right? Leche. Oh, it's the coconut milk. And I couldn't even see the price of this. You're welcome. I couldn't even see the price of this because it was in the wrong spot. But I'm going to try making this coconut rice recipe. And I'm also kind of annoyed because I could only find the light, which I normally prefer to get like full fat, but whatever. So anyway, coconut milk. And this was 83 pesos. Oh, I got an attitude. I got to start paying closer attention. $4.21 for this coconut milk that I low-key regret buying, but we ain't gonna talk about it. We go use it, okay? We go use it. Okay, so next up is, oh my God. Y'all should have seen me in the store trying to find cornstarch. Y'all remember me telling you that like I was so annoyed. I was getting so frustrated. Thank y'all for double tapping. I was getting so frustrated because like after like being in the store for like 40 minutes, I was like, oh my God, like I'm so tired of like looking for all this stuff. Like God forbid I was gonna try to make 2 different meals. But anyway, cornstarch. I looked cornstarch up on Google Translate. It gave me one word. I asked, I asked a couple of women who were near me if they had it. They did not have it. So then I ended up looking it up. Where did I look it up? I looked it up on Rappi, which is like a delivery app here. And then I saw a different word for it. And so then I asked them about it and she was like, oh yeah, next aisle over in Spanish. And I was like, bet. So cornstarch, because I need it for the recipe that I'm making. And this was 61 Mexican pesos, which is $3.09 for the cornstarch. Okay, next up, what is, oh, I know what that is. That's candy. There's like these like delicious little like candy things that they sell here. And this was $9.90. Oops, hold on. I can't. I'm gonna just do 10 because I can't. I don't know how to put a decimal in here right now. Okay, so this was 10 pesos. So this was 51 cents for this little piece of candy that I got. Oh, receipt. Next up is, what is that? Oh, that's soy sauce. Okay, yeah. So then I got some soy sauce because I'm planning on making this honey garlic chicken either today or tomorrow. I'm not sure which one. But yeah, so I got some soy sauce. This soy sauce was 24 pesos. iPad. Let me just turn it off. Oops. Nope. That's not what I wanted to do. Nope. I don't want a split view. Bob Saget. Okay, there we go. Nope, I did it again. Oops. Y'all, why don't I know how to work an iPad? Okay, yeah, screen lock. There we go. All right, so this was, hello, Pates. The soy sauce was 24 pesos. So $1.24 is what I paid for soy sauce. And then next up is tahine. This is tahine. Mexican people put this stuff on everything. They love it. I am, me and my husband have decided that we love it as well. So I got some tahine for us to put on like some fruit and vegetables. And this was 42 pesos. So $2. I'm assuming I don't need to show this to y'all every time and y'all are just going to believe me. And I'm not going to have to do that. But let me know if y'all are like, no, we want to see the iPad. Thank y'all for double tapping. And then next up was McCormick. So I got some paprika. Because if you ain't sneezing, it ain't seasoned. You feel me? So I got some paprika. I was actually surprised because this is McCormick. I thought this was going to be more expensive than it was. But this was actually 23 pesos. Or 23.50. So I'll do 24. Which is $1.22. Next up is pepper. Y'all, one thing I love about, this isn't just Mexico because I've seen this in Colombia as well. One thing I love is whenever like you want to go buy seasonings. So y'all know how sometimes you go in a store and you go to buy seasonings and it's like $5 and all you need is like a teaspoon. So what I love about shopping in a lot of Latin American countries is they have these little baby packs of seasoning that are like 50 cents, $1. So I couldn't remember if we had black pepper or not. I think we do, but I couldn't remember. So I was like, I'm gonna just grab this just in case. And so for this black pepper was $13.50, so I'll say 14 pesos. So I paid 71 cents for some black pepper. Thank y'all for the hearts. I appreciate y'all. We still got some new people in here. If you're new here, drop a number 1. If you've been rocking with me, drop a number 2. I'm getting hungry. What is that? Okay. I don't think I know what that is. Nor Pope. What? What was $34.50? Y'all, I don't know what this is. If I'm being honest with you. Oh, okay, got it. Rice. That's what it is. Okay, so I got some rice to make with part of my dinner. Am I still restricted? Wow. Whatever, TikTok. Okay, so I did get some rice to go along with my dinner. I'm popping in and out, y'all, because y'all see TikTok don't like me. But $34.50 for this pack of rice. And that is, I'll just do 35, $1.78. So next up is Pat Sabri Sal. Shaw? Ew. Hold on. Because the way I don't even know what all of this stuff is in here. Y'all, I'm so sorry. I'm like, what the hell is Pabri? Is that the butter? No, because I didn't think the butter was that much. Maybe it was, though. No, this butter was not this expensive. Y'all, I cannot... I'm sorry. Some of this stuff, I don't even remember. Like, I don't even... Like, I'm looking and I do not see, like, what this could be. So, we'll see if I find it later. Oh, is it this? Oh! Sabritas! Lay's potato chips. Okay, I got a bag of chips for 52 pesos. So that bag of chips was $2.64. And then I got me some Cheetos Puffs. Let me know in the comments, are y'all team Puff or team Crunchy? Because I'm going to tell y'all, if you're Crunchy, you're wrong because the Puffs are better. But these are what the Cheeto Puffs look like here. And these were 39 pesos. So though this bag was $2. And then I got 2 sodas. I got a Baja Blast and then I got a Cherry Coke. Because you can buy cans like individually here, which is kind of cool. And then both of those were 29 pesos each. So that was $1.47 for those. And then water, Jesus. All right, got me some water because you do not drink the water here in Mexico. And that was 29 pesos. So that was $1.47. That entire thing of water was cheaper than 1 can of soda. And then, what is that? Oh, Lubriderm lotion. So, lotion, this was $76.50, so I'll just say 77 pesos. Wait, no, that's not right. That is right. Oh, this lotion was on sale. Okay. What? Oh, hold on. I think I got overcharged for something. Oh, hell no. How the fuck did I end up paying? Okay. We might have to go back for this. But anyway, Lubriderm lotion. Apparently it was on sale. So 77 pesos, that was $4. Balsamo Dr. Akerma. What is that? Oh. That is chapstick. Okay, so here's some chapstick that I bought. And this was... 48 pesos. So this was $2.43 for this chapstick. And then huevo, eggs. Free range eggs right here. I got a dozen of these and these were 50 pesos. So I paid $2.50 for a dozen eggs. And then muso light pollo. Oh, chicken thighs. I got like 5 chicken thighs, and these were, wait, is this the right one? Hold on. Muso light pollo. That gotta be it. Yeah, so this was 70 pesos, so $3.55. Piña gota miel, a pineapple. Got me a good old pineapple for $32.50, so that's 33 pesos. That was $1.67. I overpaid for garlic, apparently. This should have been like 17 cents, and instead I paid $9. So I probably need to go back and figure that out. But I'm so distraught by this. Platanos, bananas. And then bananas, I did 24 pesos, so $1.24. I got some broccoli. This is gonna go with the meal that I am cooking later. And this was 35 pesos, so $1.78. And then I got some spinach because like me and my husband like to put spinach in our smoothies. And this was the same price, $34.90. So this was also $1.78. And then ham for some sandwiches. I told y'all it's hard to find a good cold cut here, okay? So the ham was 78 pesos. So that was $3.96. Then I got a stick of butter for 30 pesos, $1.52. And then I got 2 of these, 2 yogurts, and these were 35 pesos each. So $1.78 for these. And yeah, I think that's it. Oh, and I got 2 croissants in this bag, and these were 20 pesos, which is $1. And yeah, that's everything. So yeah, all in all, my total came up to 1,349 pesos. 1,349. So $68 for all the stuff I got here. Now keep in mind, I should not have paid $9 for garlic. But yeah, so it really should have been like $60. But yeah, so I feel like compared to other countries that I've been to grocery shopping, like I feel like it's a little less expensive whenever I go grocery shopping in Colombia, whenever we were in Medellin. Like here, I don't feel like it's the same as the US, but I do feel like it depends on what you shop for. Like I showed you before, there are certain things that you're gonna pay a little bit more for, and then there are other things like me paying $2 for a dozen eggs is amazing, but then I also paid $9 for a box of cereal. So again, it is less expensive than the US, but personally, I feel like out of all the places I've been, this is not the least expensive place that I've been, personally. All right, y'all, and that's it. So I am about to, what kind of visa do I have? I'm just using a tourist visa. I'm moving around, so I haven't had to apply for any long-term visas. Do you have healthcare? My credit card comes with travel insurance. Here we go, a caroling. That's a funny name. All right, y'all, I'm about to get up off of here, but thank y'all so much for joining. Make sure y'all hit follow. If you want my Move Abroad bundle, make sure you grab it today because I'm taking it out of my bio. The promo code is abroad 2025 for anybody who wants to learn how to move abroad from the US, but you need some guidance on how to get started. But otherwise, thank y'all again for joining. Happy weekend, and I'll talk to y'all later.